Just when you think anime, mainly isekai anime, has hit the bottom of the barrel, we get anime announcements such as this. FYI, reborn as a vending machine. And yeah, you heard me correct. I did not stutter. Reborn as a vending machine. So literally, the main character didn't get reincarnated as like a dragon, a slime, an undead, whatever. Got reincarnated as a vending machine. And just that premise alone is so wacky and bizarre. It's hard to get my mind around just that concept alone. But to be fair, I mean, we already have something like, the Pig Isekai that got an anime announcement at the end of last year in December. And then we also have, Reincarnated as a Sword as well that got announced. It's going to be getting an anime soon. So I guess with all things considered, when we think about anime announcements, it makes sense that eventually we would get something quite like this. I've even actually talked about this. I remember when I was doing like a manga haul, when I went to my local bookstore, I remember kind of taking pictures of this series, and I was just like, this is just so bizarre to me. A series about a main female character carrying around a vending machine that is the main character reincarnated. It's super weird, and it's just like, when you think that isekai has already pushed the limits, like when you think that you've seen it all, you get something like this, and it's just like, wow, it always does something to just give you a shocked reaction. But okay, let's dive a little bit deeper into this, because obviously there is a lot more to this than obviously a announcement. So from what I can gather, quite a few of my friends here, like Nama, and then I also have Bell here, did quite a few clarifications, etc. That they never expected this series to get like an anime adaptation, and the reason for that is because apparently there's like 3 or 4 volumes that came out a few years back, and they're fully translated in the West and in English apparently. But the problem is that it actually isn't the complete story, because from what I can gather from like my friends, and then also I can gather on like social media forums, etc., when I see people talking about it, apparently the light novel wasn't selling well. Like, it was doing very poorly, and the web novel, I think, is complete at this time, which, the light novel is based off the web novel, the original source, and then the light novel, is like a condensed version. And basically, the light novel wasn't doing well, and the author pretty much like went on hiatus slash canceled the series. And so it's been years basically since like volume 3 or 4 of Reborn as a Vending Machine came out, and now that we have like an anime announcement for this series now, it's just like, okay, what does this mean? Does this mean that the author is going to come back and start writing the light novel again, or is it going to have like an anime original ending? Is it just going to follow the original story and that's it? Because obviously, when we think about anime productions, okay, anime is used obviously as advertisement. I mean, we have all seen it at least one point or time of watching anime, to where anime is either as advertisement for, let's say, a manga or a light novel, something along those lines. And so when you see a series that apparently is dead and doesn't have anything actively coming out, but it's getting an anime, it's like, okay, what's going on here behind the scenes? Now, there could be some unfortunate circumstances tied around this. I have seen basically where some anime is like announced or greenlit for a very long time, like years down the road. But the thing is that because of how long the schedule is or how big it is, it takes a while for them to get around to animating something. And so for all we know, maybe this anime was greenlit years ago and it's been in the pipeline just waiting to be made. But obviously, thanks to the unfortunate circumstances of the light novel potentially basically being dead, they might have not been able to really cancel the series, or like, we'll just carry on with it, even though it might not lead to anywhere. Who knows? It might go somewhere else, might become its own anime original series, but it is some food for thought. But yeah, I thought this is very interesting. I also saw a comment when I was looking up to it, like someone was talking about Vending Machine, and this is a comment from last year, actually, September 22nd, 2021. If the Vending Machine Isekai is next on the list, please just end me. When I saw this comment, I was just like, this man obviously is just shocked by the continuous, like, crazy series that are announced, and I bet, he's a big fan of the news that came out earlier today. I wonder if this man's actually saying anything. Let's check his page real quick. Did he say anything? No, it doesn't look like he's really said anything. He's just retweeting mobile game stuff. But we also have this, which came out in 2018, which really just goes into perspective of how long people have kind of been waiting for something like this. I mean, look at this right here. In 2018, on March 7th, we're this much closer to the vending machine Isekai anime. And the fact that this was in 2018 and people were thinking it was about to get an anime just goes to show that this series has been around for a while. And like purgatory hell in terms of like what's going to happen to the original series. So yeah, that's all I kind of wanted to talk about, but hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do leave me a like. It does help me out a lot, and I would greatly appreciate it. It helps with the algorithm, etc. But may you all have a fantastic day. Be safe. I love you guys. Chibi out.